What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. I know this is like kind of a weird one today, but I wanted to do something a little different, I guess, than what we normally do. And I've been on such a huge Madden kick lately that I thought, this would be a great and fun time to play every single, what I would consider the next gen Madden game. So this is every single Madden game that is on the Xbox One up to the Xbox Series X. So I'm really excited to do this because I want you all to sit here as you watch each and every single game, as we go through each and every aspect of the games, to tell me what you see that changes from one game to another. Tell me the improvements that you see from one to another, and tell me the things that you don't like that changed from one to another as well. Kind of like almost a next gen or an Xbox One kind of review of all of the Maddens. And we're just going to go through here. We're going to take a look at, the openings of every game. You know how some of the games actually have like a little cinema story opening that you can play. We're going to play those. We'll jump into a game and franchise mode, and we'll just check out the gameplay and see what's changed in every single Madden. And it's just a way to sit back, relax, and have you all talk about what Madden has meant to you over the years that you've been playing. I'm going to be honest. I've been playing Madden since John Madden first came out in 1991, I think was when the first Madden, somewhere around in there when it first came out. That's how long I've been playing Madden. But I've been playing football games even before then. I've been playing football games since, well, I think I actually did play the Atari football games, but they weren't, it didn't really feel like football. But my first recollection of playing a Nintendo football game is Nintendo's original Tecmo Bowl. Now, I'm sure, or Tecmo Bowl, I think it's called. I'm sure a lot of people remember that game. They also had one of the best football games out there, which is Super Tecmo Bowl. That is still, in my opinion, one of the best football games out there. So I've been playing football games for a very, very long time. All right. I've gone from the very least, it wasn't about the graphics back then. It was just about the feeling of playing football, all the way up until today, Madden 21. So we've got Madden 21 on the next gen as well. So we're going to be playing that to finish everything out. So what you can play on the Xbox One as of right now, because again, you can play all of these games right now if you have Xbox Game Pass. So you'll take a look. Let's see, we go to our library here and you'll see that Xbox Game Pass is included with Ultimate, but you also get EA Play with Ultimate. So if you get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you get the EA Play library, which is every Xbox One edition for Madden. You've got a few FIFAs as well, back from 15, 18, and I don't know why they're selective on those, but you get Madden 25, which is considered technically Madden 14, then you got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and of course 21. And you can see all these great games you get. The original Mass Effect trilogy. It's really Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is it's just the most amazing thing, especially if you just like video games like me. You get all those games and then you get these. So I definitely can recommend full-heartedly that if you can't afford to buy games, get the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and then you'll be able to play so many different games, from sports to Halo to, just anything you can think of in between. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into this. We're going to start out with Madden 25. I've turned the music off for all of these because everybody knows copyright is a huge issue when it comes to these games. So we've turned the music off. So you're not going to get the full experience of things, but let's just go ahead and jump into Madden 25, and I'll kind of explain what Madden 25 was. It was the reason it's called Madden 25. As you can see, it just jumps up. So that's look how fast that was. So I had Madden 25 open already. I had all of these open, but you can just see when you go from game to game to game to game, they stay up and they open up really, really fast. So we're going to start it from a fresh reboot here so you guys can see it actually come up. So Madden 25 was the Hall of Fame edition or whatever, where it's like kind of remembering 25 years of Madden football. Technically, this is called Madden 14. Well,
EA Sports.
Technically, it's called Madden 25, but it's essentially Madden 14.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball. This team is extremely active. He's got a target for the touchdown.
And maybe one of these days we'll do a video on all the old Maddens as well, because I have all those as well. I have pretty much every Madden that's ever came out, just because that's how much of a Madden fan. And you've never really seen any videos on Madden football games, because it's never been something I've really put on the channel. This is the only football game that we have, the only real professional NFL licensed simulation football game, which is very, very sad, because 2K is, in my opinion, so much better when it comes to sports games. But as you can see, you can't play online. None of these servers work for any of these games, so just remember that as well. But this is where I want you to start taking a note, all right? I want you to start taking a look at the menus and everything that you see from now on as we go through each and every single game. And I want you to, keep a note, and by the time we get to the end of this, let me know the differences that you saw in them, what was your favorite, and I don't want to say who my favorite is yet until we get to the very last one, and then I'll say it at the very end as we go through our review of everything. But we've got the home screen, we've got the play, share, and customize. Now we're going to take a look at the helps and settings as well. I want you to take a look. We're going to go into the settings of every game, and I want you to see what's changed and what doesn't change throughout all of them. This is kind of what you see. Go to volume control. We left the music on in this one because there's actually no licensed music in the first two Maddens here that we're going to be playing. So this is the very, very first Xbox One Madden game. So what we're going to do is go into franchise mode. As you can see, what they had here was called Connected Franchise. This, I think, started in 2013. I believe the Connected mode started. Or maybe, yeah, I think it was 2013. Because 2012, and no, maybe it was 2012. It was one of those, somewhere in there, they changed the Superstar mode and made it into Connected Franchise. So, things started like kind of changing a little bit. You had a skills trainer in Madden 25 that you could go into. So let's take a quick look at that, and we'll just play on the pro level. Oh, there actually is music in here. Oh, great. Oh, no, I didn't realize there was going to be that. Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. I did not. That was, oh geez. How sucky is that? I had to turn the volume all the way down because it just starts playing that. It didn't have any sound on the thing here. So let me go back and turn the music off. Isn't it suck how copyright is just the worst right now? See, in any of the new Madden games, you have no option to actually turn off specific types of music or anything like that. It's either menu music or nothing. And that sucks, because in the earlier Maddens, the ones like for the original Xbox and PlayStation 2, you could actually go through each individual music and turn off a specific one. So now that we have that off, let me turn the game back up, and we can start. So I do apologize for that. I'll have to do the same thing for the next one. I didn't realize there was actually copyrighted music in this specific one. All right, let's go back to the skills trainer. We're always going to be the Browns whenever we go through this, because I'm a Browns fan. Definitely was a good song, but I just hope it didn't get picked up in the copyright. All right, so this is skills trainer. Let's do some of the passing drills. We'll also show, I guess, a video, because this was back when you actually had tutorials and you could watch videos of stuff. So let's take a look at the pass protection adjustments.
Pass protection adjustments are called during pre-play at the line of scrimmage. They're used to adjust your offensive line in pass protection to block pressure you think may be coming at you. To make a pass protection adjustment, press the left bumper to bring up the adjustment menu. Then use the right stick to select which adjustment you'll make. Use the aggressive adjustment if you want your offensive line to fire out on pass plays to sell a run to the defense. Slide adjustments can be used if you see a defender to the outside of your formation whom you think may be blitzing. Use the pinch adjustment if you want your offensive line to protect the inside gaps of your formation.
As you can see, they've got videos for every single one of these, but we're just going to go into the tutorial for this one. We'll skip the video. So this is just teaching you how to play the game. I'll take a note, the look of the game and whatnot. This is going to be obviously the worst looking Madden because this was also made
Get ready.
for the last gen as well. I mean, a lot of these, I think the 360 was making Madden games up until Madden like 17 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. They were making them up for a very long time. I could be wrong on that, but this is going to be the one that still feels a little old gen as far as graphics wise. You can't really adjust the camera to get like that kind of very huge zoom in. So we're just doing lob passes right now. And it's also funny to play these older games to see who was on the Browns team, because obviously the Browns have never had a very good team over the past 20 years or so. So it's funny getting to see who was actually on the my favorite team back then, and how much we've actually changed a lot. So same concept, always bullet passes, lob passes.
Get ready. 188.
We'll go until we get to the very end of this. They do change a lot throughout these Maddens in some of the ways that the passing game is done, so you will see a huge difference here and there.
Well, let's go. 188.
Last bullet pass here. Get them right on the turn. All right. So there's a little bit of the skills trainer. I think this was before they had the gauntlet, if I'm not mistaken. But let's play, let's see, we're just going to play a little bit of our connected franchise. Let's see where it's at. Last played. We're going to do our last played one. I've been playing a lot of Madden lately, so. So we're week 1 of preseason here. Let's just gonna jump in. I'll let you see the presentation, the style, and everything, and then we'll go on from there. I do remember Madden 10, in my opinion, had the best presentation, I think. You guys remember, what was that show that they used to do? I can't remember the name of it, though. Now, normally you would hear music right here, but I had to take it out because of the music that was playing. It sells it a lot more when there's music in the background,
Orange and brown will be represented in full force here in Cleveland for this preseason matchup between the Rams and the Browns.
Jeff Fisher. No idea who Rob Chudzinski was.
Hello, friends. Jed Nance along with Phil Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
Yeah, it makes it more exciting for the fans. It builds up their enthusiasm because they're out there tailgating all day, getting ready for the game, but also for the players. They lay around no matter what you do during the day. All you can think about is the game. How's it going to work out for us? So I think we're going to see a lot of excitement because of that.
We'll go now to the third member of our broadcast team, Danielle Bellini, down on the sidelines with more on today's game.
Thanks, guys. The lights are on right down here, and these teams are ready to go. On the sidelines, players are jumping around. They are getting fired up, guys. They want to impress all the fans watching at home tonight, and of course, they want to get a win as well. Back to you.
Danielle, I mean, for the first Xbox One edition, this doesn't look too bad. We're going to sim the player turn, because I think I'm a quarterback in here. This was back when you couldn't even see the play unless you chose to look at the actual playbook, so you could go ask Madden. Let's do Power O.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Play clock's running down.
No camera either. Let's go.
And Richardson's going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
I think Tiburon has always made Madden
Well, when you're going to
games
run
for
the
a long
football,
time.
if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
So actually my quarterback is Steve Young, because in this game you can actually choose a legend to play as, but you would play as them in your rookie season.
Looking for an open receiver on
and
the
I'm
right.
intercepted on the freaking
with
second.
the interception.
Sheesh.
Sam Bradford today at quarterback.
Oh. Well, they only got 3 out of that, so. Now this is player mode, so I only actually play as Young, meaning when I hand off,
they go up the
I
middle.
don't control anything else.
Right there.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation, so a good, positive run.
Second down.
Let's go.
Let's see if we can get Cameron over the middle here.
Young's got it in the gun.
Yeah.
Trying to make something happen. Taking off. The tackle was made, but the first down is
Good old
picked up.
Steve Young.
Well, the defense put the pressure on the quarterback, but they didn't take advantage of it. He gets outside the pocket and takes off down the field and picks up a lot of yards.
And it's literally playing.
Man, nice job by the QB.
It's the music still.
First down coming up.
Oh, I love Steve Young back in the day.
Trent Richardson carries the ball this time.
Injury
Someone's been
timeout.
injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once
Okay,
he
looks
gets a
like
little,
we're going to go with Little, depending on how
situated there, I think he'll be back
they're playing.
in the game.
What are they doing? Is that a cover?
Out of the gun. He'll fire it out to
we
the
go.
left. Perfectly thrown.
Oh, look at that!
Into
Wow.
the
Okay,
open.
that's got to be a touchdown. Nope. Come on.
Good
You got to be
piece of
kidding me.
tackling.
That was bull. That was a touchdown. Watch.
Well, I think we've
Watch
heard this
the guy
expression
running
about
to the side of
7,000
him.
times.
He
It's a
speeds up
passing
like
league,
miraculously to
so
catch
we all
him.
know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Right there. Did you see that? He like did a little. He like his computer animation got like just a second faster to catch up. That didn't make any sense at all. Like that was not real. First of all, there was no way anyone was going to catch him in real life.
After the big play.
But you just saw that, and that was awful.
They'll run it off the toss. Powers his way across. Touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the
I mean, that's not bad, though, right there. That actually looked pretty good.
On first down.
Let's go.
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Okay, they got some graphics up there showing some stats.
And Richardson's lined up in a single back formation. Second down and 6. Looking to the right side and throwing. Under fire on that throw.
Couldn't get it off in time. I think what we'll do is we'll play like the first half of every game.
The
And then we'll move on
offense
to the
needs
next.
6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6.
Oh man, he came
coming up.
fast.
Under
Jeez.
pressure and
I had to throw
incomplete.
that. I had to get rid of
Well, the
that.
protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
I'm gonna say, man, I like the play caller
They're in
of Jim
punting
Nance and Phil
formation.
Simms.
He wants to return this one. He stacked up at that point.
Wow, I'm not in it anymore. That's right. So this is preseason. So this was when you only play when your character is actually out there. So we ended up losing 39 to 14.
That's going to do it. The clock hits 0, and this game has come to an end. Before we go, to take a beating like this, how do you come back from it?
Well, you just forget it. Athletes are resilient. That's why you're at this level. You just let it go by the wayside. Don't think about it and just get ready for next week.
I mean, look at the field. The field looks really good. Like, you can tell that that's real 3D
It's been a game
grass.
we'll always remember. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, so glad to bring it to you.
It's hilarious how he says this is a game we'll always remember, but trust me, no one will remember that game. It's a preseason game. Nobody, can you sit here and tell me your favorite preseason game from any real NFL game? Unless a player was hurt or something like that, which made it memorable. But there you go. So there's a little look at a little bit of that. And of course, this is when they started this little area here where you could look at the top stories from the week. That's not even the uniform that my guy is in, so why is he wearing that? You got like little Twitter feeds or whatever from people. Practice, preseason game, you can advanced week. Just trying to show you a little bit of the options that you can actually see. You can view your team stats here. Let's see. We only played one, remember? They played one actual down, or one quarter. Total yards was only 281. So good stats here. Again, in my opinion, the best franchise mode that I've ever seen in a Madden game were in the 360. No, maybe not the 360. Well, I loved Superstar mode, don't get me wrong, but there was something about going through the combine and doing the running, doing the weightlifting and all that stuff that really just made me love those older style games. But you saw a little bit of the game there. You see some of the menus, kind of what you've seen. This is, again, connected mode franchise. So I think that's going to be it for Madden 25. We're going to go ahead and shut this down and move on to the next one. So keep all your thoughts in your head, and then again, when we get to the end, then we'll go over what we think is really good. I will say Madden 25, I feel like is not a very good Madden game. I'm going to be honest. That's how my initial thing is. I don't get anything from that game whatsoever. No nostalgia. But now we're going to check out Madden 15. This, I believe they made a huge improvement. See, here it goes again. Wow. So because I had these games opened up before, they just go right back to where we were, man. The Xbox is such a great thing. So again, I've got to turn down the menu music. You see how at the menu, they're not actually playing any copyrighted music? But once you get into the game, it just starts playing it. All right, so we got that done. All right, let's shut it down, and then we'll shut it back up. That way we can get a full start up on the game, and then we'll go from there. So this is the one with Richard Sherman on the box.
It's in the game.
I love how even the older games that you're playing has HDR, you know. I think it's because of the auto HDR. Like every game has HDR now, even if they didn't. So it looks like this one just went directly to the screen. There was no like cinema that played over top or anything like that. I would say this is probably the one that's going to have the biggest difference from the previous. As far as the look, I bet the graphics are going to be so much better in this one. Yeah, this is the one where they had the gauntlet mode, which is really cool. We're actually going to go into that. We'll do one thing of the gauntlet mode. I'll just leave it on rookie. So gauntlet mode was a mode that they created, I guess, in 2015 that allowed you to go through these different challenges. And you can just keep going as long as you don't lose. And it's pretty cool. So here's your skills trainer. Same thing as before where you're learning the concepts of football and whatnot. But let's go to
mode activate.
My highest is 14. All right, first up is 3rd and 3. Get a first down. Okay. All right, we choose whatever we want. All we need to do is get a first down. As you can see, look at this. You can actually see everything so much better. This is a huge improvement when it comes to the look of the game. Nice. All right, we got it.
Here we go now. Green 90.
Run the smash concept and complete the pass. All right, so we just need to complete a pass here.
Here we go. Green 39.
Run the dagger
Green
concept.
39.
As you can see, very easy to do in these first couple ones. This is Madden 15. Now we got a defensive. 3rd and 10, prevent a first down on the play. Got him. Nice. This was the first game, I think, where they allow you to take over as the defense, where you can actually change the camera so that it faces up instead of down. This is a boss kick, meaning that all you have to worry about is really getting the kick there. Let's see. 225-mile-an-hour winds. All right, let's see if we can do this. And boom! That's like 100-some kick. That's just crazy. Run the smash con. Okay, another smash concept. You see how easy some of these can actually be? We got a goal line. Nice. Run the stick pass. All right. Now remember, this is on rookie, so they're all going to be pretty easy. But you get what I'm saying, right? So in this, we're not going to do any more for that. It just keeps going on. If you fail, then you lose like an out, and then you have, I think, 5 or 6 outs. And then once that's over, you're done, and it's just like a competition who can have the best. All right, so let's go into the franchise mode. And we'll just start up where we left off. I think in this one, if I'm not mistaken, this is week 1 of regular season. The Browns. If I'm not mistaken, I am Jerry Rice in this. Because this game also had where you can choose a Hall of Fame player, and then you start out as the rookie season. And there was like, I don't know, 25 to 30 Hall of Famers that you could choose to actually become. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have 2 teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. So let's go now to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Sheesh.
Anticipation is in the air as we join you for the start of another year of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now look how good that looks compared to the previous game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, there's all kinds of a lot of things. We got a lot of new players on each roster. You practice during the offseason, very little during preseason games. Why? Because you're worried about injury. Can all these components fit together and give yourselves or give your team a chance to win? We'll find out some of those answers here today.
The Browns are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Sean Sweezum looks set now to kick it away.
Rice is Jerry Rice. He's a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Of course, they don't kick to him, though.
And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. At quarterback, he bounced around the league, first with the Patriots, then the Steelers, then the Cardinals, before finding a home with the Browns. Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, he definitely didn't find a home
so
with the
long
Browns.
for his chance to be a starting quarterback. Last year, he finally gets it with the Cleveland Browns. What does he do in his 3 starts? He goes 3-0, then he gets hurt. If he can stay healthy, I think he can be a solid NFL quarterback.
Now, notice I'm playing wide receiver.
At long last, the season is underway. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
What was that?
Good job that time.
All right, so I can definitely tell you I'm enjoying this way more than Madden 25.
Puts the defense in a tough position.
The Steelers and the Browns, and this is a rivalry that may be outside of Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. The rest of the country doesn't realize it, but there is a lot of really angry feelings between these two franchises and teams.
So that makes for some good football games, doesn't it, when you have a little anger
Nice.
on each side. But you know, when I think about this rivalry, I think about 2 teams playing each other in bad weather. Jim Brown running the football on one side. And I know Mean Joe Green didn't play against him, but a great defensive player for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just a lot of fun when you talk about these 2 teams.
These are 2 teams that are only separated by a 2-hour drive, so they're always keeping an eye on one another.
They are, and for so many years, the Cleveland Browns want to be the first team that's talked about in this rivalry. The Steelers have dominated this for as long as I can remember. It's always been about the Steelers and not the Cleveland Browns.
All right, so far I'm seeing way better graphics. It's actually quite fun to play.
It's now 2nd and 18.
Again, I am the wide receiver on the outside, so I ask for the ball, but it doesn't mean he's going to throw it to me.
Hoyer's going to take it from the gun.
Nice.
And Jerry Rice makes the catch.
Well, you play this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field.
All right, have a good one, Stephanie.
Well, who's going to cover the end cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the end route.
3rd and 4. Hoyer's got it on the play action. And Rice has got it.
I should have it.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th
No!
down.
Because I'm pretty sure that I caught it in my forward progress should have been counted.
Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Brown's going to take this one from the 22. Gains 5.
That Antonio Brown?
The man in charge of the offense here today as he continues to be the starting quarterback now in his 11th season.
Wow, and from what I've heard is that they might not be using him anymore in the next, which would be very interesting. All right, let's see if we get this punt.
The punter awaits the snap.
No, I'm still going to take it.
And Rice has got it on the return, and that's a gain of 9. First down on the way. Split backfield.
Go for the long ball. Oh, they're double teaming me.
Screen incomplete as he was looking short. The offensive starters include at tight end a former basketball player at USC who had a breakout year in 2013, Jordan Cameron.
Quite a few ex-basketball players playing tight end in the NFL.
Oh, he missed
Cameron
it.
is one of those guys that can just run, catch. Of course he can catch. He played basketball. That translates very well to catching the football in the NFL.
A closer inspection now of this defense. A good young prospect out of Notre Dame on that defensive line is Stephon Tuitt.
He is a good defensive lineman, no doubt.
Notre
Dame was loaded with defensive linemen and offensive linemen.
Do a slant.
But going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, he's a perfect fit.
3rd down and 10.
Go.
Hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit.
We're going to do a fake punt pass. Let's see how the computer can do this.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake.
Oh, my God. They're so open over there. Did you see that?
Incomplete.
All of the
Looking
Browns
underneath
members
that
were
time.
completely open, and he didn't throw it. That was crazy. Look at how open these guys are. If it will actually show it, probably won't. Go to the instant replay here. Look at how open some of these guys are. Right here. Look at this. This guy right here is completely open. Yes, it would be about a 20-yard pass, but he is literally completely open. This guy is literally completely open. And if you look, it would be a first down. Look at how open he is. Look. Still got all the time in the world. Still open. He's like, nah, I'm gonna throw it as soon as this guy is coming up on me. That's when he decides to throw it. I mean, look at that though. For 2000, what does this see? 2015 means that this was in 2014. That's when this one was. And I have to admit, I mean, that looks really good. And here's the thing. I honestly, I think the game looks a little bit better later on in the generation, but from this point on, you're going to notice that the games are going to look graphically around the same, which is, in my opinion, really good. But all right, so I think that's enough for 2015. Let's take a look at, see if anything changed within Connected Franchise. Which I don't think it has. I think it's pretty much the same. New game prep. Okay, so there is a difference. So this was when they started doing the game prep. This was when you had so many hours. We've already used ours. But this is where you would go in here, and then you would click on, like, say, one of the activities, and then you could develop your players. That is how they actually develop in the game. That's how you can get, like, you know, a runner faster or a quarterback better at throwing by doing these weekly drills and whatnot. And some of them you can play yourself. Other ones would be simulated. Yeah. So they added a little bit more to Connected Franchise here. Definitely, I think that 2015 seemed to be a fairly decent. Look at this. Jerry Rice. Look what he said. Jerry Rice reminds me a little bit of myself. He keeps practicing hard and you never know, may come close to my records. That is actually pretty hilarious. Jerry Rice commenting on the younger version of Jerry Rice. The guy on the left side was open as well. Figures. But as you can see, yeah, I mean, Connected Franchise, I didn't mind too much. All right, so Madden NFL 15 is done. Let's move on to Madden NFL 16. This is the one that had Odell Beckham Jr. All right, but we definitely want to go to the main menu on this one. Like I said, all of these games are going to load up real quick because I was playing them earlier to turn the music off in specific points. So here we go. So this, let's load this up from the beginning. This is the first one that actually has a story mode at the very beginning. So we're going to go through and play that. And the graphics are amazing. I'm going to be honest. I mean, my initial impressions on the graphics between Madden 16 and 17 are my favorites, I think. I mean, just look at that. Now, this was right after he had made that miraculous catch So that's why he was on the cover, because of that catch right there. A one-handed grab. Graphics are awesome. And I felt like the characters looked really good in this one as well. So we're going to load up the little beginning story mode. Again, you can't play online at all because there's servers. This is a Super Bowl 50. Now, everyone should remember Super Bowl 50. It was the one that Peyton Manning won, and then he retired right afterwards. So Madden thought that Arizona and the Steelers were going to be, because they were in the previous one, so they did them again. But obviously, that wasn't the case. The Broncos won Super Bowl 50. But let's replay the opening experience. It can actually play out different ways depending on if you follow what they tell you to do, or you could have other people change it up. Like there's different branching storylines to this. So let's check it out.
After all the build-up, here we go. Super Bowl 50 is finally here.
Gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 50. Congratulations on a great season, and good luck this evening.
Hey, much respect, homie.
I respect you too, boy. Real talk. We're gonna grind this one out.
No question we're gonna grind this out, baby.
Let's go.
And here comes Pittsburgh, hoping to get off to the fast start. Well, the good thoughts and the shaking hands, that's all over with now. We got a battle on the outside. Right now, Peterson has the upper hand.
He's holding me, man. I'm telling you. Come on. He can't cover me. He's holding me all day, bro.
Be quiet and play the game.
That's just garbage.
Phil, it's clear. Patrick Peterson has frustrated Antonio Brown to this point.
Come on, AB, I need you now. Stay with me. I can't have you doing this. Let's go.
Man, he's holding.
I love the tension on the sideline. It keeps you on edge. Now take that and go out of the field and make it work for you.
AB, big bro, we got you. Stay focused.
Let's see if the Steelers can finally get in sync. This drive now will begin near the 50. Late second quarter and down 6.
Stay with me.
We need that fire. Let's get it.
No more messing around. It's time to ride.
That looks really good. I don't think it's as crispy as 15.
Anything going so far.
So
let's see if this is
if we do what it wants us to do,
turn it around.
It's telling us that it wants us to actually throw to Bryant. So we're going to do that. So we're going to throw the long ball to him.
Roethlisberger
Hold the
launches
aggressive
it
button.
down the field. And the first touchdown
And he
of
got
Super Bowl 50 is caught by Martavis Bryant.
This is when all those different catches that you could do, aggressive catches, run after catch, and possession catches.
There you go, Tay. Good job.
Come on, Ty. It's on us now. You do your part, I do my part, we win the ball game.
What a finish to the first half. The Steelers only 30 minutes away from their 7th Super Bowl title, leading at 7-6. Antonio Brown and Patrick Peterson, I love this battle. I can't get enough of it. But can Carson Palmer get things moving with this Cardinal offense?
Are we awake yet? Are we awake? Let's go now.
And Fitzgerald puts the Cardinals back in front.
Love it, boss. Great drive. Great drive. Come on now. Play hard. Play fast, baby. Let's go. Play fast. Everybody's awake now. It's time to roll. Let's go.
This time it's Floyd with the grab, and the Cardinals are moving again.
This is ridiculous.
The field goal makes it 13 unanswered, and all the Steelers can do is watch.
Right here. Win this situation right here. Right here. It's put up or shut up time.
Come on, D. We need it.
All right, need an interception.
The Cardinals are backed up to their own end zone, but have a 2-score lead late in Super Bowl 50. It's picked off. Cortez Allen has it.
Big moment here. Second down coming up. Bell takes it. Le'Veon Bell punches it in for the score. He finishes off what the defense started. Now can the Steelers get the onside kick?
Let's go, baby. We need to get bouncing and swinging. We bouncing and swinging all day. We need that fire back, baby. Let's go. Pay the bills. Pay the bills. Come on, baby. One play.
Newsome will try to execute it. And the onside kick. The ball is out, and it's recovered by the Steelers.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's finish this game. Make a play, Pete. About to end it.
And now the game rests on the massive shoulders of Ben Roethlisberger. And this script is looking so eerily similar to what happened in Super Bowl 43.
All right, boys, here it is. It's time to be the team we're supposed to be right now. Believe in the man to your left or to your right. It's our time right now. Let's go do it.
So it wants you to throw to Brown.
The onside kick recovery. The Steelers can win Super Bowl 50 by finding the end zone. First down at the 45.
They're pretty much always going to have him open. So depending on what you do, it wants you to throw to a specific person, but you don't have to.
Huge now. Second down on the way.
So this is giving us the RB cross.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 45. Brown with the reception, and that will move the chains. He beat Patrick Peterson on that play.
Let's go. Come on.
Brown's such a great athlete, and of course, you got to be a great athlete to be able to make a catch like that.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Now it wants us to do the cross with him. He's on a delayed. There you go.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. The reception by Antonio Brown. Brown's taken down at the 25.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy is open.
Now, if I make this catch, I don't think it's going to allow me into the end zone.
First down at the 25. Roethlisberger finds Brown for the...
It did. Whoa.
Antonio Brown has it, and the Steelers are in seventh heaven.
So different cinemas will play. If you don't make it to the end zone, then a whole cinema will play, and it'll be different.
World champions, baby.
That's what
We the best in the world.
Champs.
We the best, man.
Are you kidding me?
We did it, baby.
AB,
Well, you can't be world champions if you only play in America,
This
but
one
you know
for
what I
the
mean.
city. We bringing this one back to the bird. Woo!
But yeah, so I think the next two have intros, or should I say the 16, 17, and I think 18 has an intro too. Maybe 15 had an intro and I didn't play it. I'm not sure. But now you can start to see that some things were starting to look a little bit better. They moved some of the menus around, and you're going to start to see this for like the next two different games. But I want you to notice that settings and everything like that is the same. All of this is the same. So they don't change the menus pretty much at all from the Xbox One. All the menus that go into the settings and stuff all look absolutely 100% the same. Let's see what's new, because now I think in this one they actually had a thing that told you what's new in the game itself.
The war room awaits. You are in the hot seat, controlling it all. Choose a coach who will execute the game plan. Draft a roster of some of the premier NFL stars of today, and possibly even yesterday.
A great pick here.
Take them to the field, where you'll put it all on the line.
Dropping back to pass once again. Winston's airing it out. What an effort and a touchdown.
Your strategy, your draft, your championship. This is Draft Champions.
I never ever not once played Draft Champions. You can only play it online. You can't play it anymore.
From the past and present, and dominate your rivals on the field. This is the next level of fantasy football. This is where the season never ends. This is where legends are made. This is my ultimate team. What's yours? Welcome to Connected Franchise. I'm Larry Ridley. Start your season with your favorite team and players. Complete goals, earn XP, Level up your players and take them to the Super Bowl. Let's get started.
Madden NFL 16 introduces new gameplay controls that allow you to become the ultimate playmaker on the field. Quarterbacks like myself now have the ability to deliver passes exactly where they need to be placed, whether that be touch passes between linebackers and safeties, back shoulder fades in the end zone, or high trajectory passes that allow receivers to go up and high point the football. Receivers and defensive backs will also be battling it out like never before with brand new two-man interactions and controls that will make each pass attempt fresh and exciting.
Now, all these features are still in Madden today, especially putting the ball where you want, throwing it high, throwing it low. All of that is still in today. So let's continue our career as the Browns here. I think I played a lot of this one, so therefore I have a few games under my belt here. Yeah, so I've played 6 games so far, but we're in season, second game of the season though. So in this one, you had, your game prep, where you could choose in-game drills. So if you did in-game drills, you were able to actually go in and play the in-game drills themselves and earn XP, which XP was used to upgrade your characters. Or you could do earn XP or earn confidence. So let's say we did this one. This one takes all 60 hours, and that's all it is. As you can see, the potential award is 40 to 123 XP. But notice if you go into in-game drills, they have different ones. Like this gives you 5 to 7 confidence rewards. It only costs 20 hours. So you can actually do a few different in-game drills, whereas if you did the XP, it takes up all of your hours and you can't do any more. But notice how much more XP you get if you actually go do the drills. That's 110 to 348. You can see the advantage of going in and doing drills yourself as opposed to simming the confidence and simming everything else. So we're just going to sim XP. And it's going to pick 6 people because we only have 60 hours. So those are the 6 that it picks. Let's take out Joe Batonio and let's put in Peyton Manning. That's right. I got Peyton Manning on my team here. All right. So you can see how much experience they all gained. And this adds to their overall levels, which you can then use to upgrade their traits and whatnot. You've got your depth chart that you can take a look at. This is back when Johnny Manziel was in the game as well. Look at that. Anybody remember Johnny Football? We had such high hopes for him, man. We really did. So what you might be looking at here is a little different. So in this franchise, I did a fantasy roster. We did a complete revamp and we did a complete new draft because let's be honest, the Browns team in 2015 was not good. So we just erased that whole team and I did my own kind of fantasy draft. So we took Peyton Manning as our quarterback. We took Johnny Manziel as our second string. We got Adrian Peterson as our running back. Antonio Brown, Santana Holmes. We got Yonda. We kept Joe Batonio, who is actually still on the Browns team right now. Defense wise, we've got another Browns player, Sendejo, and just a few other good ones. So we actually got a really, really good, decent team here. So let's just go ahead and load up the game and have some fun. Manziel is in that football league, yeah, because I actually saw a video of him playing. So I am glad he's got his life together and he's playing football again. I thought he was a good quarterback. He had some really good games. It's just he was very, very bad off the field. You know, he did a lot of stupid things. This one, I believe, has really good presentation as well. And you have goals and milestones that give you XP and legacy. Legacy is what you use for when you want to become I believe, like a Hall of Famer. You got to have a certain amount of legacy in order to make it to the Hall of Fame.
Hello, Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's Peterson's Browns going up against Sproles' Titans. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
Titans, Browns, coming up here on EA Sports. We come to you from Cleveland, Ohio for today's game. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
It's always a factor, Jim, when you have good weather. Now you can call anything you want and not worry about the elements disturbing your game plan. It's a complicated game. There's no doubt about it. But it's less complicated when you have good weather.
The Titans are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Justin Tucker ready to kick it away to start today's game.
All right, let's do this. I actually like this kicking meter. I wish they'd bring it back.
This game has officially begun. Sproles is going to test the coverage here. Just
no worries, Martin. You always got to do what you got to do. Take care of your family, bud. Now, did you see the way he got up?
Davis going to jog out to the huddle now, trying to have a turnover-free game today.
I love how the video for Austin Davis was just of a football. So, I guess he has not been a very good quarterback. Again, this is the one where you can actually turn it to the defense side.
First down at the 21.
Oh, nice. So these few games here really actually made it fun to play as the defense, to be honest.
That's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
First and 10. And Sproles is brought down after a pickup of about 2. This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Yeah, Greg Olsen from Wayne Hills High School in New Jersey, coached by his father, Chris
Oh,
Olsen.
man, he got him. Wow.
College player. And how about this? He's a terrific NFL player also.
Defense. Still second down.
I always like to play a defensive end so I can rush.
Second down, 3 to go. And Sproles gets the football. And that's the touch.
All right, so we're going to go to change of possession. Looks like they ended up getting the touchdown, and let's go ahead and... All right. Peyton Manning leading the charge.
The Titans defense now is going to go nickel.
That is not a defense that you want to pick when you are running the ball.
Peterson's marked down after a gain of 9.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
All right, so Antonio Brown is going for, let's see, all right.
Second down and 1.
I couldn't get it off in time.
Hit on release.
At least he did get his arm out.
The Browns
they can get to you really quick in this game.
Third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Third down and 1. He'll throw it over the middle. And Holmes is tackled down at the 39.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Presentation-wise, it's very, very good.
The Browns have it at the 39. Antonio Brown with the catch.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
That will bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Cleveland. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second. The Titans defense brings
I think I might be able to go Brown long. No, they're backing up. They're backing up. So I'm going to go with the Peterson.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did.
Now, you have to remember that this is back when the Ignite engine was actually a part of the game. They didn't switch to the Frostbite engine, I believe, until Madden 18, I want to say.
1st and 10. Peterson's got it on the handoff.
But this was still when the running game was not good, because you would magnetize the butts and you couldn't get through holes because your character would very awkwardly move around. The momentum was very bad back then. I believe it wasn't until Madden 17 when they really improved the run game.
Come to the line with a bunch set.
Oh, I could definitely go deep with Holmes.
Manning from the gun.
Stick up close.
And they are in on Peterson.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. 3rd down and 2. Brown's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Nice.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football.
Animations are very weird because of the physics engine. When people would hit each other, it would be like rag dolls. I believe that's why they went to the Frost engine, but the Frost engine is not better. Frostbite engine. Definitely not.
Manning out of the gun. Looking across the middle. Finley's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another.
Perfect pass.
And just marching down the field.
The Browns moving inside the 20, and the red zone last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. 1st and goal from the 8. Fakes the throw. Ball is out.
Trying to run with Peyton Manning is not a good thing. Normally the quarterback I always have is a scrambler.
We're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break.
We're going to try the Peterson. Let's see if we can get that.
2nd and goal from the 8.
Perfect.
The Browns are in the end zone for the touchdown. Peterson's caught his first touchdown of the season.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Now they come out for the point after.
Again, this is my favorite of all the kick meters that we've had.
The PAT is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the pass, a 33-yard point after attempt. The Titans will get the ball back in a tie game. First half coming to a close. Scores 7-7. The Titans are ready to take it to them.
A lot of wind. Jeez.
Tate's got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Look at the difference between Madden 14
to get this drive
and this game. So in 2 years, there was so much difference.
They still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Titans from the 22 throws the pass. He's wide open for the grab. That's his first reception today.
Let's take on as a defensive guy here. Let's.
It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure watch the clock. Don't get a sack and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you get the message.
Oh man, he just pummeled through him. Jeez.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Titans take it from the 43. Davis going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Oh, really?
Running room. Davis is now going to hit the ground in a slide and in the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
The Browns with a nickel look here on defense.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Zach Miller makes the catch. The Titans use another timeout here, and they have one left.
A 90-yard run? I think that's going to be pretty hard to do.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Davis going to take it from the gun.
My God, this is the strongest quarterback I think I've ever seen. Why have I never heard of this guy?
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
He'll throw it over the middle.
And they got
it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Again, I'm not very keen on playing
right
defense.
There. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now,
I usually when I play, I just prefer to play on
what they
offense.
did on that last drive.
Let's see if we can get something at the end here. We got 33 seconds to score. Can we make it happen? Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
It'll be a touchback.
What? Come on, that was out on the 1.
The Browns offense heading back onto the field to start the drive.
All right, so we are going to try to go for some long bombs here.
One in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look
we'll take a look at the
team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those teams together.
I picked the
that
wrong
makes
play.
you good. It makes you dangerous.
Audible.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
First down at the 20. The Browns get a first down. The Browns signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Yeah, this is on the Xbox Series X, just so you guys know.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Oh.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. The Browns
Peterson
come
might
out
be a
with
good one.
Split backfield. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Peterson's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
Had to run out of bounds.
Good job that time.
I could have kept running, maybe, but I think he would have had a shoestring tackle.
Gets out of bounds and stopped the clock.
That guy right there, he was coming at me.
80% on the day.
All right, we're almost close enough for a field goal.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Oh, of course.
As he throws it.
Luckily, Peyton's smart enough to not get sacked, to put his arm forward and throw it. Otherwise, you know, that would not be good.
Coming to the line at the 38.
The Titans go with the dime formation here on defense. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Launching it deep.
And intercepted. Come on.
Back now as the ball comes out to the 20.
I tried to get a long bomb with him.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Titans getting ready to start this drive. It's been a good last few minutes for them, Phil. First, they had the scoring drive on their last possession, and then their defense got the ball right back to them off a turnover.
Let's take a look at the halftime show.
They got to take advantage of a situation like this. Everything is going your way. You can feel the momentum. It's building. It's on your side. So the coach has got to be aggressive in his play calls here.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. About halfway through the second, the quick pass and completion is made, and after the short pass, he'll score. We're brand new at 7. Titans have the football midway through the second. From the U, Greg Olsen the catch over the middle, and that connection will lead to a gain of 24 yards. Later on the drive, Davis got the connection across the middle, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Late in the second, Manning's going to complete the pass from the gun. He ends up picking up 7 yards before heading out of bounds. The drive would wrap up with the pick by the defense. And with that, we'll head back now to Cleveland, where Jim and Phil...
Not bad. I got to say.
Right, Larry, thanks a lot.
Not bad at all. That actually looked really good. So my impression of Madden NFL 16 is a very good one. All right, so we're going to move on to Madden 17. Yeah, sorry, we're not going to play against anybody in this stream. This is just showing off all of the different Maddens, guys. And it looks like all of them pretty much work with that quick resume, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's see what was new in Madden 17.
Welcome to franchise mode, the best way to play through a season with your favorite team. In Madden 17, we're giving you more control and more decisions for more impact. Control the game like never before with Play the Moments, the fastest way to play your game. Take all the excitement of the NFL Red Zone channel and mash it into Madden. All the key moments of the game, right at your fingertips. Jump into the key 2-minute drives at the end of the half or when your team makes it into the red zone. It's dynamic, it's brand new, and it's the fastest way to play Madden. Now that you have more control of the action on the field, we've added meaningful ways to game plan against your opponent. Carefully selected from your opponent's play call tendencies, install an offensive and defensive game plan that will help you shut down even the strongest of foes. Exploit Sherman's vaunted cover 3. Take out Rodgers' deep passing game or swagger with your own run game. The decisions you make with your game plans will be impactful and powerful. Off the field, we have doubled down on the amount of control you have with big coaching decisions. Sign and re-sign players with more feedback. Trade and cut players with ease. Take risk with more authentic injuries. And set your season goal for big rewards or a big pink slip. We've even included some of the most requested features from the community with the addition of the practice squad, full player editing.
All right, so you can see there's actually some good updates on this one. We're going to do the Rams Return, the opening experience of Madden 17. And I'm going to show you why I think possibly, I don't know yet. I'll play them all first, but I think this is probably my favorite of all of the new Maddens, and you're going to see why here, and I'll show it to you. Because of what they've done to the run game, they created this new way of running, and you'll see it on the screen. And I believe Madden 18, Madden 19, I'm not sure if 20 and 21 have it, but the next 3 Maddens, I believe, have it. Okay, I did not expect the music to play there.
Back now in Los Angeles. What a terrific return here for the Rams. A wild card berth, but the visiting Redskins.
You know, I've never really played the FIFA series.
That would effectively end this storybook season. It's a 39-yard attempt for Dustin Hopkins. But wait, I think we got whistles before the kick.
Yeah, I think the Rams signaled timeout before the kick got away. There's Jeff Fisher telling the officials he wanted timeout. I think they got it in.
Indeed, he got there just in the nick of time before the snap.
Hey, listen up. This is a real good place to be right now. We can take it over. Let's shift it and put the pressure on them.
So now all eyes back on the 4th-year man Hopkins. He did miss one earlier from 42.
Miss another one. Here we go. You're going to miss it. Miss it.
From 39. Oh! Quinn over the top and he blocks it. And the Rams fall on the football.
Dang, man. Come on. This way. Let's go, Tree. That's big time, man. Let's
So
go.
now everything changes. The Rams are back in business. And here comes the rookie quarterback, Jared Goff.
All right, guys, this is our time. Let's finish this thing right here. Let's finish it. One play at a time. Run it down their throat. Whole line, let's go. Right here. Let's go, man. Just bring me the ball.
3 minutes to play. The Rams come up on, without question, their biggest drive of the year.
You're going to see, notice how this game starts to look more like the newest of games that have come out. So they've kept the same, you see this new meter? The little blue thing that shows up, you have more control when running in this game. Like, you can easily be a better running in this game than any other Madden.
Not going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Oh, he bowls over it. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20. And he is in. Touchdown Rams. Gurley able to take it in, and now LA a point away from tying this wild card game.
Oh, yes, 2-point. 2-point. I love it. Let's go. Let's go win this thing right now. All right, boys. Moving on or going home. Season comes down to 2 yards. I'm not ready to go home. I don't know about y'all. Let's do this right now. It doesn't matter if we run or pass. Who wants it? You already know I want it. Let's go, man. You lead the way, I'll follow. We're going to go deuce left, wide trade, 28 toss, X back, all one.
A 2-point conversion to decide it. Rams looking to move on. Redskins trying to avoid a second straight wild card exit. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Uses the stiff arm. And Gurley is in. The 2-point conversion is good. And LA claws their way back and shocks Washington to move on to the playoffs.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We did it. That's what I'm talking about. I love you, man. Let's go. It's big time.
The only sports games that I've ever played recently is just Madden. I've never really played too much NHL. I played back in the day, back with like NHL 94. That was like one of my favorite games back in the day.
We just getting started, baby. Let's go.
Los Angeles got their team. They made the playoffs, and their Hollywood story has at least one act left.
So they got new commentary in this game, although I will say that I prefer the commentary of Jim Nantz and Phil Simms because it's more authentic. And plus, we've had these guys since Madden 17. So 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. That's 5 games, the same commentary. Exactly the same commentary. They need to change the commentary up for Madden 22. They definitely need to. But as you can see, the menu system looks the same as 16. Everything else pretty much the same. Let's go into Connected Franchise, and we'll continue one of our games. As you can see, we've played quite a few in this one because this was my favorite so far. We're already, what is this? We're 4-2. We're going up against the Bengals here. Training is complete. In this one, you had to start doing these types of things, which you have in the new Maddens now. So they've been doing this for the past 4 or 5 years. We have to negotiate different contracts and stuff. I've never really enjoyed the negotiations because I always feel like when I click negotiate, it says a fair offer is $2.58 million over 1 year, right? And the cap hit is $2.28 million. So you could bring it up to 2.58 right there. So salary $2 million. Let's say we brought this guy back. He's only a 77, but let's say we made the offer. That's a good offer. All right, so he got his deal. Most of the time, they won't give you that good deal. You have to pay way more than what they're asking for. And then if you try to undercut them too much, you can no longer actually even offer them a contract because they'll just be like, nah, I'm good. So they literally will give up playing with a good team, especially if you're headed to the Super Bowl, and say, I don't want to play with you anymore just because you know, I'm not a big fan of that, of the way that system worked. But yeah, but same thing as from the previous one. You can improve your team, free agency. You don't see it here, but we already did the other one where you can sim or play the in-game drills, so you can upgrade your characters, which you'll see in the next 4 or 5 games. So let's just go ahead and play this. This time we're going to play the moments. This is the first game that introduced that. Which the play the moments means that only when big moments come up will you actually play. And this is the quickest way to play a complete game. Oh, God. Hugh Jackson, man. I think he won 3 games total in his entire NFL head coach. Sheesh.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Some serious pride on the line in this contest as these two divisional rivals take the field together for the first time this season.
You can play owner mode in this game, so you can manage the team, yes.
Between these two bitter opponents. It's the Browns going up against the Bengals. Now for the call of this Week 7 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, pivotal Week 7 between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And we're super simming. Remember that we're only playing the big moments. So now we're going to be playing defense. We have to make the stop.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield.
What?
Just across midfield.
It's going to be a flag.
49.
You got to be kidding me. No. No.
Roughing the passer. That's shades of Charles Davis back in hit.
That was bull crap. I dived early, and then his motion ran into him, and that gave me roughing the passer.
Looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he hits his
and of course he got it.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before.
Remember, you only play the biggest moments, but right now we're going to continue playing because we don't want them to score, so it says this is a big moment. All right, I'm supposed to guard him.
1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Here's Carr.
Oh, flag again. Yes, okay, good.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Check four. We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
From the gun, it's Carr. And Watson has it right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here we go. Wide at the 8.
On second down, here's Carr.
Oh, he's wide open. What the hell?
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, I mean, what can I expect? Cleveland has always had a bad defense.
So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal.
Especially,
as we're through one.
This is 2017
in the lead.
or 2016 because this is Madden 17, which tells you that you know, what did they do? They went gosh, this was the season that they went what, 0-16, right?
Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin.
You can't expect their defense to be any good at all.
Looking to keep this drive moving. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Big play here. 3rd down and goal from the 2.
He stopped him. Wow.
Bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and
This is when you could block field goals.
This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
But it was still determined. Like, if you were going to block the field goal, it's because the game decided that you would block the field goal. There is no such thing as, I just did a really good play and I'm going to block the field goal. It's all scripted.
Run that many plays, you end up in the end.
All right, let's see how I can take over on offense. Here we go. So it's giving me a 3rd down situation.
Looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter.
Now in this, I've got, because this is my favorite one, I've got Brady as my quarterback. Bell is my running back. And Larry Fitzgerald as my receiver. Also, Gronkowski is here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they
This is the last game on the Ignite engine, I believe.
And they build that truck.
And see, it only lets us play that one. Now, since we're in the red zone, it'll let us play. Let's do a run. We're going to do 56 trap, 5-6 trap. Now, remember, this is why I love the run game in this, because of this little, you're going to see this little blue line, squiggly line that shows up.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
You have so much more control over your running game because of it.
Second down.
Okay, no score on that.
It tells you exactly where you're going so that you can actually go in between lanes. Does that make sense? Like before, you would try to go in between a lane and you wouldn't be able to get in between them because it magnetized you to the left or to the right. In this one, lanes open up and you can actually go in between those lanes. You see that spin move?
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Let's go Gronkowski.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski.
Boom, son.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are back within a score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL.
All right, we're on offense again.
Second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? Brady now on 1st down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy, because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him.
Yeah, when you make 9 Pro Bowls in your first 12 years, you might want to give him a little bit more coverage than that.
Yeah, it's not just athletic ability. He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
I see a hole. I can go right through it, get behind my blockers, and keep going, man. That's what I love about it.
Get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Best game for running.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And weekly stats in the bottom ticker. Good presentation.
Now a play fake here on first down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 15 yards.
Let's do some hurry-up offense.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here.
They still decided not to get
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete.
Nice. Animations are good. I mean,
a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security.
I want to make sure that we can check out. So I'm going to do the Super Sim. If I turn that on, we can take a look at the halftime report. Because it'll Super Sim through halftime if you don't have the ball or you score too early or something.
Brady now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And that one will fall in.
I tried to get it to Gronk, but I shouldn't have.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
That simply was not a good decision or a good throw. The only thing that was good for him was that the defender dropped it.
It was more luck. Yeah, should have been picked.
Definitely should have been picked.
Definitely got that.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's see if we can get Fitzgerald, or we'll go for Gronk again.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Now Bell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a game of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So we got to go for a pass play, because if we did a run play, we won't have enough time to do another one.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts.
So we got to go with a pass.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Now you can choose. I mean, you don't have to be low. You could be sky high. You could be side view. You can go all the way forward. I prefer the very lowest. That's just me. Everyone is different.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he is going to lose yardage here.
We weren't able to get in.
Hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Bengals have not been bashful these last 2 weeks when it comes to throwing the football. The Browns are finding out firsthand They'll have to deal with this passing attack if they want to win. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Third down from the 25. Matthews able to get open here, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 15. They would go on to kick a field goal and put 3 points on the board.
See, they actually had highlights and everything. This is what we want in our halftime shows.
Third down at the 11. Completion is made across the middle of the field, and he's going to go 11 yards for the score, cutting the deficit to 3.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Give your guys a little bit of time to block, and then we can go.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right, so I think that's going to be it for Madden 17. And then we're going to move on to Madden 18. Madden 18 is the first time that they started to use the new engine, they went to a new engine. And it was also the first year that they did long shot. And Brady was on the cover. All right, as you can see, it's a similar layout, just a little bit different, not as flashy. Long shot was pretty cool. We'll do like maybe one of the things from long shot so you can take a look at it. You can do some of the, let's see, game rewind. There it is. Let's do taking on Dan Marino.
Fun now.
Wow, just went right through it? Okay. What?
There you go. How you put it on a rope like that?
A little bit lower.
How about that one? Ooh.
A little bit lower.
I don't know about that one. Impressive.
Nice. That too.
Like that? It's okay. Do it all day. Just watch.
Oh my goodness. You're making me nervous.
That was a little high.
I didn't want to say it.
All right, everybody. Devin Wade takes the win.
Best 2 out of 3?
I got a better idea.
So yeah, so long shot was their story mode that you could go through. Madden actually had a story mode. The last 4 Maddens, 18, 19, 20, and 21, all have story modes that you can go through. That was just one of them. Let's do an actual game. Let's just let's do the military 7-on-7 game. So this is what would have played right after that. I gotta say, I enjoyed long shot.
We're playing football against Dan Marino.
Pretty cool, right?
All right, heroes. We always play man-to-man.
Okay, anybody we need to worry about?
Sergeant Carrot. Yeah, one in the patrol cap. Yeah, she's pretty fast.
Okay, Colt, you cover her. I'll find the slow guy.
Okay. What are we playing to?
Why don't you guys just let me know when you're tired? Devin, you remember how the downs work?
Yeah, sure. So there are no first downs or anything like that. Each team gets 4 tries to score, fail to score, and the other team gets a shot.
Right. And definitely no kicking.
All right.
All right, so 4 plays to score a touchdown. QB must release the ball within 4 seconds. He cannot pass the line of scrimmage. Passing plays only. Interceptions called dead. No special team plays. So you can see how this is definitely a little bit different. Let's go with X. I'm thinking X is going to be good. And he wasn't. Maybe I threw a little too early. I thought this was pretty interesting that they did a military game. I'm in the military, so let's try cruise over the middle. No! Oh! He almost got that too. That was so close. All right, looks like we're going 4 verticals. Got to get this in the end zone. Got it. Remember, they only get 4 chances. Yes, I did. I've played football for the Army. We had an Army team. Ooh, nice catch. At a few of the bases that I would go to, and I would play. Yep. I actually broke 2 of my fingers playing football for the Army.
I burn guys way faster than you.
Little guy.
Oh, man, she called you a little guy.
Shh. I don't want to hear from you, Mr. Find me a slow guy.
Wait. At least he didn't call me a little guy.
It's a she.
No, I thought you put... Look. Okay.
Let's see if we can... we'll find Cruz here. He's going across the middle. Turning, there you go. Nice. See, Madden 18 wasn't too bad when it came to long shot. I actually quite enjoyed it. I like a good story in even in sports games. Let's go Ralstrom on the corner. Nice. Almost got the interception. I think modes like this is what gave them the energy to want to do things like the yard. I never played the yard. I don't know if anyone else out there did or not, but I never played it. Madden has gone on and on about how they're the only simulation football, but yet they're only promoting their non-simulation parts of their game, which makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? All right, this is their last shot. Can we hold them off? They have to score a touchdown. And we did it. Nice. All right, we got a guy going deep. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, I threw it too early. I saw Colt over the middle. Should have waited just a little bit. Nice. Actually, quite a little fun mode to do. I wasn't a big fan of the sequel, Madden 19's story mode, to be honest. Look at him.
Okay, listen up. Here we go. All right, next team that scores wins.
What? How is that fair? We're winning 21-7, but the next team that scores wins. You go, boy.
Woo! Woo! There you go. Woo! All right, let's go. All right, I'm calling an audible.
What? What's up, boy?
All right, remember that thing we talked about?
Sure do.
Bring it in, boys.
Yeah, where did they get this? They're freaking in Afghanistan.
Wait a minute. Come on, get out here, win this thing for us. Get out, come on.
Yeah,
Get out here.
Come on.
Cap, let's do this.
It's been a long time.
Cap, come on. Quick.
Get out
Come
there.
Got it. Go.
Get your butt out here, sir. Sorry.
That's what I thought. All right, you can hold?
Sure.
See, it's kind of fun.
Excuse me, Mr. Marino.
You can call me Dan.
Oh, okay. Dan. Could you sign that ball for me?
Sure. Who would you like me to make it out to, soldier?
I'm not actually. Just fill it out to Colt. And right. Great catch.
I don't remember you on our team.
Well, I wasn't. It was an interception, actually. But you could write great interception if you want to. and then write your pal, and then sign your name.
How about if I just signed Dan Marino?
Yeah. That works.
There you go.
Thank you, Dan. Bye, Dan.
Oh yeah, I've always
Whoever
enjoyed
you
my
are.
time in the military.
Devin, I want to thank you. It was truly an honor playing with you. And Dan. But seriously, it was a dream come true.
Better call me.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, thanks, everyone. Unfortunately, we've got to get right back to Austin.
All right, hey, Miss Vasco, could you do me a favor? Look after this guy for me?
Promise.
All right, appreciate it. Colt.
Pleasure, sir.
Be good.
I swear, like, my deployment was one of the funnest and scariest times of my life, for sure. All right, so that's a little bit of long shot. Now let's go into our connected franchise, and we'll play just a quarter or something of this, of whatever we got going on. We're in the preseason. It's the Browns again, going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Here you could do the weekly training, which is the same. It looks like we're playing an actual character, so you can do the training, or we're just going to simulate. I don't remember who I'm Nick Chubb. All right. So looks like I'm playing as the running back in this game. So let's just dive right in and see how we do. Yes, I played a lot of, like I said, I played a lot of Army games with football. Every duty station had a football team, or had many football teams, like kind of a league. And you'd play. So I played football all the time. Back when I was young. I'm not so young anymore. I say that, and freaking Tom Brady's still out there playing, and he's older than me.
And you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Preseason football about to get underway, and for running backs like this fella especially, it's a time to shake off the rust of the offseason and get used to all the contact that he'll be absorbing in the months ahead.
So I need to let you guys know that I'm playing as Chubb, but Chubb was not in this season. He didn't become a rookie until what? The 2018 season, I believe it was.
We are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder.
So I'm using rosters from 2021 in this game, even though this is technically 2017.
Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams.
So Mayfield wasn't even here yet either. So these are all custom players made to be the same as what they would be.
And the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, our long national nightmare is over. After 6 months away, we're back to playing football.
And this is way better than Watergate, isn't it? Now we get to have some fun.
All right, so as you can see, when you play as a player specifically, you only play as them. So you're only out there when they are. Let's do a run play to start off with. Again, you can choose the different angles you want. You got the big one, that one. I prefer up close and personal. Again, this had the same... I'm pretty sure this is supposed to have the same thing as the previous one, the running thing, but I didn't see it for some reason.
On the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Here I've got... I will say that catching in this is so much more difficult because this is the new engine, and it's not as easy.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him
I'm blocking here.
Looking to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll set up a throw.
Go, go, go.
Find his running back. It's complete. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
He's floating there.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area.
Oh, he threw it not where I was.
Near the 42, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
You go, Baker.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter.
All right, there's Madden 18. We're going to move on. We're going to go to Madden 19 now. Now you're really going to start to see the similarities between the new Maddens because they start to use the same, exactly the same layout and everything as you can see here. And again, they continued with long shot on this one as well. Although for whatever reason, you can't replay certain things of it. I wasn't a fan of this long shot homecoming. I really wasn't. But the thing that you could do here is that you could take Devin Wade and you
Select the team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
You can take him, as you can see, you can take him into a franchise. See how he's on the Texans here? And so now you're playing as Devin Wade. This had very good presentation
it's
as well.
Coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
So this was actual Baker Mayfield's rookie year.
And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
All right. Now, this is the same guy from Longshot. We just saw him play the Army game. Well, you're in the NFL now, and here's his game. We got Antonio Brown. We're actually going to change some things up here. I'm going to go with an audible. We're going to go Antonio Brown deep, baby.
1st and 10. Devin Wade back to pass. Oh, he's going to air it out right.
And it's an interception on his first play.
It's intercepted.
Just because I was trying to make something happen.
And his guys will take over.
Go Browns, yeah. Jeez. All right, let's get the fast. There we go. Oops. All right, we got the ball back. They didn't score.
Houston. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Oh, geez.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you.
We're going to go Brown over the middle.
Thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board.
Now, it's a different perspective because you only play as the quarterback, so therefore you can't control any of the receivers or anything. You just control the quarterback.
Team in terms of points scored in the NFL,
I think I get Brown on that.
When they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20 because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Set, blue, 15.
Also got DeAndre Hopkins. The All-Mainer coming in. Oh, come on. Brown, you got to make that, bro. That's not a good start. 0-4 with 1 interception.
And now out comes Houston. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play
I got 2 deep guys.
But which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that
give it to me, baby.
11, sometimes
nice.
Caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for the Texans. 48 yards. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well. Good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned. The key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Set, red 24.
1st and 10. Devin Wade drops back.
And second interception. I had to throw it hurry because I was going to have to get sacked. Jeesh. OMGeesh.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look.
Why is he so slow?
And with a flag down, he goes down.
Devin Wade should be a scrambler.
Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Holding offense.
Yeah, man, that's some bad luck right there.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Not bad presentation. After playing a game of 2K5, it's hard. I just can't believe that in all of these years,
with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Madden has never surpassed
as we get going
2K when it comes to presentation.
First
you know,
and 10
it's very sad.
Their own 20-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult.
I've got a
now
2080
after
Ti.
the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Devin drops back. Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Set wide, 80.
Wade to throw. Going deep for Hopkins.
Yeah.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Amazingly, we're not getting cremated right now.
Comes Houston. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more
Like I said, I don't control anyone else but the quarterback.
Times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he'll be taken down.
Well, I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X.
Line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I had to get it out there fast.
Incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be
See, before this season started, everyone thought that the Browns were going to be amazing. They ended up not being this season, and they had a horrible record.
The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, come on.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
All right, there's Madden 19. Definitely not one of my favorite Maddens. Now we're going to go to Madden 20, I think it is. I'll be honest, there is not a lot difference between Madden 20 and 21. Except now you have the brand new X Factor Superstar database. See, EA goes on and on about now this is the only simulation Madden game. However, they promote their Superstar KO modes, which is not simulation, and they promote their Yard in 2021, which is not simulation either. This is the first year of Face of the franchise, which is another story mode. And this one is a lot better than 21's. Why don't we'll just do a little bit of this one. We'll do the last plate. I don't know where it's going to start me, but we'll do it.
Outside, heavy snow, surprisingly, with temps in the 20s. The good news, we are inside AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You actually got to play as college teams in this. And now we just heard that the brand new EA Sports College is coming back, so everyone's pretty excited.
A first collegiate snap forthcoming for him as the Sooners have it 1st and 10.
We're going to go with the pass.
They will let him throw here on the very first play.
And he
He's
goes.
got
Look at
Mason
him.
complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Oklahoma, remember so many years, this was a running football program with a wishbone offense. As you think about all the great running backs to come through Norman, but in recent memory, things have changed. Success has been found through the air, and they've been efficient this season. Top 10 in the country in completion percentage and total passing yards. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
What was going
is
on?
incomplete.
What was that?
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Oh, he had that.
6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. On the ground, it's Gold. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. 24 yards. And the Sooners have taken the early lead. So make that one drive, one touchdown for the college career of our quarterback.
And we don't have to worry about it, but what if this drive had gone badly? Think about the spiral he could have fell into, the self-doubt, but zero doubt on that drive, in control.
Field goal, all right.
Red, 60, orange, 56. And it's getting it high.
He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Rolling to his right. He's got Gold. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Not bad. I mean, the gameplay isn't that bad.
Receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw.
That was a bad call by me.
One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Very
and he's
bad.
into the clear. Past the 20.
All right, so there you go. Madden 20. Gameplay is actually really good. I actually liked the gameplay for Madden 20, I think. Again, wasn't a big fan of, Superstar KO. but why don't we give it a shot? We'll take a look at it real quick.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3, and let's get it popping.
Is this actually an online thing or no?
All right, next up, let's get your team, player. Time to connect the dots with Dot City. All right, y'all, let's stack your lineup with some X factors. Brady's gonna pick you apart.
What's up,
Here
Kylie's?
comes the closer, Chandler Jones. Three-time Super Bowl champ, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, that's changed now. Looks like we are going up against
versus the Snappers.
Going up against an actual human player.
Superstar KO ain't your normal game of football. One drive from the 25. Tug of war to break ties. And no kicking. Let's go. First and 10. 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. First carry for Jim Brown. First carry of the game. He'll barely get back to the line of scrimmage.
Anything moves, we hit it. Anything moves, we hit it.
No gain last play. I'd like to see a little more out of this offense. We got a stadium full of KO fans watching this. That'll be a loss just outside the red zone. Lost a bunch on second. Gotta do better here if you want a chance. Looking to throw on third and long. Oh, and he couldn't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. If you give it up here, you gotta get the stop. Don't leave it up to them. It's your time. Fourth down. Here's Brown. I'm speechless, y'all.
What an idiot.
Big loss on fourth down. They gotta stop you, but we all know can't stop, won't stop. Here's Brady on first and 10.
Oh,
and his first look is incomplete.
So this is actually an online match against someone. This is very interesting.
Looking at second down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Throw it again on second down. It's Brady.
Oh, damn.
Here goes the pass. Too hot to handle. And now it's picked off. Let him in. And he is gonna score. It's a pick six and a Snappers touchdown. Chins up, D-City. You'll be back.
That's it? You just play one play? What? Okay, I had no idea. I've never played this mode. You literally only play one play? Wow, okay. Oh, there's Madden 20 for you. And now let's finally move on to the final game, Madden 21. I had no idea that it was just one. This is the next-gen version of Madden 21. I know, right? I sucked on that one.
EA Sports.
I never play online when it comes to sports games. I just don't prefer it. So even though I turn music off for whatever reason, it still plays the music at the very, very beginning. So I hope this is not going to get copyrighted. Trying to talk over all this before it comes out. Come on, there we go. Now it stopped. All right, so again, you had the face of the franchise again in this one, although this one you could actually continue on in the NFL. I'm just going to bring up my franchise as the Browns. Same thing, you need to negotiate contracts. Like I did a negotiation with Kareem Hunt. I gave him exactly what he wanted. Fair offer, 22, whatever, all that was. And he said, not interested. So it just didn't make any sense. I don't like the way that they do that scheme there. So let's do this. We're 5-0-1. We'll just play the main moments. Let's take a look at the presentation.
From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I always find it weird how they're showing the game being played before you play the game. You can't sit here and show me the game being played before I've played the game.
Bengals taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you folks entering play. All right,
big stop
for an
here.
Early game drive here as they look to hopefully set the tempo for the remainder of the game to come.
Feeling Landry across the middle.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Oh, he could have had that.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys.
Yeah, see, this is the next-gen version, so you can actually choose your players. Let's say I want to get the ball to Hooper,
and we've seen the results
right?
of that. This team knows how to work
You can
through things.
actually choose who you want to go with.
First and 10. Mayfield on play action. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver.
I should have threw it away.
He's brought down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and
Oh, did you just see that? OBJ, baby.
They do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. But Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there.
And we knew that they'd try to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air.
Man, that looks so good. Why don't we give Kareem Hunt an opportunity here? Let's go with a run.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Like I said, ever since they lost,
the 24-yard line.
there's not enough love in the running game in this game.
You can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
See, the running game sucks in this. I miss in Madden 17 where they actually made the running game like
and intriguing
good.
decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that
one. Oh, we got it.
Line of scrimmage.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Make the stop. What are we, 3rd and 4?
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here.
No, come on.
He will have 1st down.
Dang, we were so close.
Down at the 41.
Almost had it.
Time to take you back into the ball game. It's a red zone alert as this defense faces a 1st and 10 in the final minute of the opening quarter. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Myles Garrett, baby.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
He went right into him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Bengals nothing.
I don't really sense enough of an improvement between the original Xbox One and this version, unfortunately. Even though this is the actual Series X version.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Nice.
D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Oh, we almost had it.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner.
Look how close that was. Oh, that was so close.
And they are on the board, but still trailing.
3rd and 6, man.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh, come on. All right, got to kick the field goal.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Nice.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Landry again, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 33 yards that time.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper.
All right, we're doing good, doing good.
Solid gain of 9 before being
I actually like Hooper a lot.
2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, we're going to scramble.
Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Flushed out right. He completes it to Beckham. And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're
going to go to the no huddle
range as well as they're down inside the 20. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's see if we can get this in the end zone.
6, now 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw, dancing to his left.
Yes.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. In the 4 seconds of the 1st half. And the Browns are going to tack on their advantage.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really.
This is the latest Madden. This is Madden 21.
What are you guys doing?
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
Take a look at the halftime show.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17.
Otherwise, it'll skip it. So
that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
Wow, look at that.
We'll begin with as good a rivalry as there's been the last decade or so. Baltimore playing host to their AFC North rivals, Pittsburgh. And it's the Ravens who have the lead in that one.
That glitch.
2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Matthew Stafford, 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Go back to the key moments. All right, we're up 17-10.
Play coming up for this defense.
3rd and 4.
They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
That's a play that likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here we go. We're in the red zone.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Mayfield on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on
Fullback dive.
1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Oh, come on.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt. He scored on the ground and through the air. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it.
But they're staying in it, man. They're somehow staying in it.
This defense trying to protect their lead here late, but a touchdown and a 2-point conversion could tie it as we've got a red zone situation forthcoming. Again, it's Burrow. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
3rd and goal. Burrow.
Oh, come on.
Taking it away for a Bengals touchdown.
Man, this is close. There's 2:44 left. 24-22. Let's see if we can run out the clock while maintaining the lead and getting 1st downs.
Here's a handoff to Hunt. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And
All right, we should be able to just drown the clock out here and go to the 2-minute warning. We're winning. The whole purpose is to run the ball and try to get some yards.
Not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
We got to get this one right here. This is very important.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mayfield.
Oh my God! Wow.
He's taken down. What a huge play at
There's no hope there. I mean, he just came right at me. No hope. Got to punt.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Musling free near the 40. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return.
All right, here we go. We got to stop him.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Oh my God, wow.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now it's Burrow.
Yes!
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blue.
All we got to do is hold on.
Aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. They run again with Hunt.
It's over.
They'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
You see what I'm saying, man? It's just random penalties.
Gets a big right tackle.
There's no reason for that penalty.
Block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty.
But I guess, you know, that's how it is in the real NFL.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
We're just going up the gut until we take the clock down enough, and then we'll kick a field goal.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
All right, here we go.
Why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well.
Field goal.
We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what
It's a shame they only do stills for the
Browns,
end of the game,
the
you know?
win form is number 6 on the year, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's loss number 3 for them on the year, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
And there you go, ladies and gents. We have concluded with Madden 21.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
We have played every single next-gen Madden game, all the way from Madden 25 or Madden 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and now 21. We have some people that we can actually upgrade, so let's take a look. Ooh, Sheldon Redwine. Let's get him run support. Let's go pass protector. In Colby, let's do definitely pass protector. These are how you upgrade your people, you know, depending on how they do in the game that you play with them. So there you have it. One of the cool things about this is scouting. For the next, as you can see, this is the 2022 draft here. So we've got Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields up in there. That way you can actually play with these guys in, say, your second season, even though they don't have their real pictures or anything like that. Still pretty cool that you get to do it. But yeah, so that's going to be it. So, all right. In my opinion, I got to say that my favorite Madden out of the generations of that we just played is going to be Madden 17. I felt when the way they improved the running game made it fun to run in Madden 17, and everything else was still on par, looking good, feeling good. So I got to go with Madden 17 as what I would say is the best Madden over the past 10 years, in my own, you know, opinion. Obviously, if we're talking about the older Maddens, Madden 08 was really good. Madden 09 was good. Madden 12 was good. But unfortunately, when you have no competition in a video game, if there's anyone else can't make a game based off of football, simulation football in the NFL because of EA's lockdown, you know, that means that they never really have to step themselves out too much out of the box. They can just make the same game over and over, do roster updates. It's just that it scares me because we're going to have NFL football from 2K now. It's not going to be simulation, but it's going to be NFL football, which tells me that I think 2022 is going to be a good Madden game because they're going to have competition, and they know it. Even though they don't have competition in the simulation, they're going to have competition with their yard mode and all of that stuff. So that's why they implemented the yard mode, so that they could get a hand up, you know, with the non-simulation, because they want to beat out 2K. But I'm telling you right now, 2K is going to be the game to look out for this year. So I cannot wait to see what they do. But other than that, thank you guys for watching the stream. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Have not seen a lot of progression in the Madden system over the past 2 gens. So hopefully they can do something on this next one. Otherwise, we're just going to get the same thing every single year. No innovation, no new stuff. But thank you for watching the stream. I know it was a little bit different than a normal stream on the channel, so I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. And of course, I will see you on the next one. We'll have some more